What's up, guys? In this posting, I'm going to be talking about the role of a man and the role of a woman. I'm African American myself, but this is not in particular to any race. It's just how it is in general. And you can look at different cultures throughout time and history, and you can see that the one thing that we do have in common is that we all share the same belief that the man has a certain role and a woman has a certain role. And this is not in the sense of marriage, this is just plain general. So whether or not you find yourself married or in a relationship, your role as a man and your role as a woman does not change. I'm going to start off with the man. The role of the man, he is supposed to be the protector. If you go back to hunting and gathering, they're the one that protected the family against whatever intruder it may be, whether it was from an animal, another tribe, or another human being, or just from the elements itself. He is the protector. In today's terms, what a man is supposed to do is protect his family physically, mentally, and emotionally, and also spiritually. Part of his job as a protector is to work, because he needs to provide for his family. I mean, they need to eat, they need shelter. But part of his job also is to protect his family mentally, as far as helping them grow intellectually and not letting outside factors destroy their ability to think. Emotionally, that's pretty clear. You know, you don't want your family to be sad, so you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that they're in good emotions. And spiritually, you want to make sure that your family acts according to God's will. So that is the role of a man as a protector. He has various sub jobs to make up that role, but that's what he does. So whether a man has a family or not, all men should be protectors. So any man that would hurt you is not a protector. It doesn't matter if you guys are not together or you're single. So just understand that. Any man, it doesn't matter. That's what God gave you, that ability. So any man who purposely goes out of his way to hurt people, whether they're black or not, is disobeying his role as a protector. For women, your role, you guys are healers. In the sense that while a man is protecting himself and his family, he will get hurt. He will get hurt. That's the part. He might not even be able to protect himself, and he'll get hurt. Nevertheless, he needs to be healed. You guys are supposed to do that. You guys are the healers. A man can't heal himself. He can try, but he doesn't have that touch. I mean, anybody can put a band-aid on, but for some reason, he wasn't blessed with that magical touch. That's why when a kid falls and scrapes his knee, who does he run to? His mom. His dad can, put the alcohol on and put the band-aid on, but man doesn't have that touch. He can't whisper those words, you're going to be okay, and a man can't do that, just because it wouldn't have the same effect. And why? That's one of the reasons. That's for God to answer. It's as simple as that. He gave women that ability. I mean, think about back to your childhood. If you got sick at school, primarily who did they call? The mom, right? Not the dad. Because men don't have that ability. It's as simple as that. If our daughter falls or our son falls, we say, hey, get up, you're a tough guy, just get up. Because we don't know how to, we know how to teach our children how to protect, but men don't necessarily know how to teach their children how to heal. And that's what a woman is supposed to do. Now, I know a lot of women are going to say, but, that was in the olden days and blah, 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 I'm working. Fine. Women who find themselves to be professional, guess what? You're also healing. Because why are women working nowadays? Because the financial burdens are too much for men to handle. Correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. So while a man was trying to protect his family by working, the stress just got too much. So what happened? Women, hey, I got to get a part-time job. Now I have to get a full-time job. Now I have to get a career in order to help my hurting husband who's trying to protect our family. So see how your role as a healer doesn't really change? You are helping your husband protect by working. You are helping him because the stress is too much. He can't handle that burden. He can't protect himself, you, and the kids, and all the things that you guys own by himself. He needs help. So you are helping him. You are healing him. That is the role of a woman. Pure and simple. It's not elaborate. It's not complex. And it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. That's the quality. It's as simple as that. So a lot of women have lost that ability to heal, and men have lost the ability to protect. Nobody's fucking perfect. I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect or I know somebody who's perfect. But at the end of the day, God has given you that ability to protect. So men who don't do that don't have to answer to the woman. He has to answer to his God. I don't care what religion or creed that you follow. 10 times out of 10, the man's role is to be a protector. Pure and simple. Whether he's in a relationship or not. If he sees a woman getting beat up on the street, it's not a choice. He's obligated to do something. Obligated. Just as if a woman's walking down the street and she sees another woman or another man or a kid who is hurting, and she can tell that no help is coming. She is obligated to provide assistance because that is her role. That's what God told you you're supposed to do. So I don't know if this helps people understand what they're supposed to do or what they're supposed to look for, but it comes down to it. So for black women, guys, it doesn't matter if she is a lawyer or a homemaker or anything in the middle. When you look at that woman and you trying to judge, is she fit to be a partner? Ask yourself, is she a healer? If I'm hurt, can she help me get better? If our kids are hurt, can she heal them? Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially, can she heal them? So for black women who are trying to figure out, is this dude a good dude? It doesn't matter if he's making 6 figures or he's making a lesser job. Granted, all men are supposed to support himself and his family. So if a man tells you, oh, I'm about this baby, and he can't support himself and his family, then you shouldn't fuck with him regardless. I don't care if he's the best brother in this earth. If he can't support himself and a family, then, he's not capable. I know, and when I mean support, I'm not saying as far as providing materialistic shit. I'm talking about the bare necessities of life. So if he can't do that, then he's not fit because he can't protect anything. It's as simple as that. So like I said, if you're a black woman trying to figure out a good quality in a man, ask yourself, is he a protector? Does he protect me? Is he hurting me? It's as simple as that, because he's going against the role that God has given to him. End the story. Holla at me. Tell me how you feel, but I mean, this is what I've taken from, my relationship with God and just from the history of mankind. I don't care what society you look at, if you look at the role of a man and you look at the role of a woman, they seem to have stayed pretty steady. It's only till now that things are changing. But, I mean, that's another story in itself. So holla at me.